The Two Programming Styles by Kent Beck. Hello, I'm Chris Dennis. I'm a KMP developer, tech support. So they're coming out Tuesday, and they really gonna get rid of it, guys. They really are. I'm gonna be reviewing a video by Kent Beck, which I have mixed feelings about. He's a little grifty. He's a little slick. He's a little sales pitchy. He's a little I'm talking to the managers, not the developers kind of thing. Well, let's see what he says about the two programming styles. Like, go give Dev Tools Made Simple a like and subscribe. That's what I'm going to do right now. There we go.
And it turns out there's two styles of designers, lumpers and splitters.
Lumpers and splitters. Okay, just two. Okay, he's identified two styles, lumpers and splitters. Okay, what the hell is this stuff, Kent?
You know about this? I am definitely a splitter. I like lots of little pieces that are interacting with each other in fairly simple, straightforward ways.
Okay. Dude, wow.
Other people want to have big giant functions and big giant tables and big giant objects. So,
Oh yeah, and there's a reason for that. It's because we don't have to do passing around stuff. So there's not as many API calls because all the variables are in place, and we have new IDE tools. I know all these brackets and stuff. This stuff is annoying as hell to look at. I don't want to look at all the detail, but they have little keyboard commands where you can like twirl this stuff up and not see it. All of a sudden, all the structure comes out that you are so concerned about making into a tiny little files. That same structure is right there, Ken.
so that they can see everything all at one glance.
And everything's right there. We're not doing a bunch of function calls and doing a bunch of things and having to write APIs and they give names to these things and increase the complexity and the cyclometric complexities too. So all the branches and all the stuff, where's this thing going? Yes, you may like it, have it like that. Because in your brain, it puts these things in different places. But then someone has to come in and go read your damn code, Kent. We have to go through all your naming protocols, all your names, and all your stuff, and everything's in 1,000 different places. And I've got 500 windows open just to figure out what the hell you're trying to do, as opposed to one where I can twirl down sections, split them if I need to. So why? He never says why. He just says, that's just how it is. Not a reason. Just, that's the way. No insights. Thank you. But I just gave you more insights for free than Ken has given in 20 years of him being on this damn conference circuit. Let's keep going.
And I think this is a legit difference in thinking styles.
No, it's a difference in intent and reasoning and maybe different IDEs. Are we using older IDEs that didn't let you do this stuff? Have you been programming lately? When was the last time you did a program? Let's see it. Let's see one of the programs you put out into production, Kent, that we can look at how you did your style. And look, we can see it. We can run some statistical studies on your stuff, which you never produced, by the way. You say all these things. Do you have studies behind this stuff? Or is it just more conference-driven deliverable, where you just take the expert on the stage and take his word for it because he just said it? And he has a book, and he's got a conference, and he can sign up with his developer revamp, his overhaul, his month-long overhaul. He'll come in and personally tell you all the things you need to do for a fee.
This is one where I'm not going to say my way is just strictly speaking better.
Okay, why? Give us some reasons, Bob. You're on the stage. This is better. This is bad. That's it. It's like you're not helping, buddy. This is like, are you talking to knowledge workers or just like a bunch of drones? Like, better, good, better, bad. Just because Kent said it. Just because Kent said it. It's like, come on, man.
So, in this goal of reducing coupling over time,
or just why don't we reduce it in the beginning? Or reducing it over time that's really hard, man. And it's again, he's talking to the managers like, yeah, we can't do a rewrite that'll tank the company, but attempting to do these refactors of a system that wasn't designed for it, that's the path to go. So you lose money slowly over time, as opposed to, we're gonna just do it all at once and realize, oh shit, we gotta do a new level of technology. We can't use the old tools to build this, or the old way of thinking about it, or just redoing the old thing we just did. Except now it's a distributed system, and they're directly coupled talking to each other, as opposed to together in one thing. And you've told them what's the reason why you need to set these things up is you have to create a whole new paradigm of how you see your whole business. And you're not going to get a lot of sales on that one. Let's keep going. Ken.
If you can't get rid of it, putting all the, as we would say on the farm, manure in one pile is better than having it spread all over the place.
Our code is not manure. Our code is not shit. I mean, your code might be shit. Your code probably is shit. but my code is actually providing value for a customer, and it's in the exact places it needs to be for the most sense. So if I ever have to onboard or I have somebody come look at this thing, it's going to be real obvious. I've got a whole bunch of videos about how what my thinking was. So if somebody wants to come in and do my thing, do you have anything like that? No suggestions like that. No, nothing like that, Kent. This is 2020, and you're not suggesting anything. Just it's shit. So spread around the shit. It's like that's not the right metaphor, man.
That is this moment of creating cohesion where you're saying, well, we have all this code scattered all over the place that does, I don't know, authorization. Let's put it all in one place. And it won't be any easier to change in that one place, except that at least we know where to go to look.
What is he talking about, man? Are you crazy? Putting authentication all over the application? Yeah, you have to put it in one. When was the last time you developed an application, Kent?
So that's this moment of creating cohesion, which tends to reduce coupling.
What are you talking about, man? Tends to reduce? Do you have any studies? Like, this is the kind of stuff. I hope people stop paying attention to these characters who, or at least put them on the hot plate. Like, what do you mean, man? Up on this better. It's like, dude, you're pontificating on stuff that's like, what are you talking about? You have to design your system from the beginning. This is Alan Kay's insight, which I don't know why people hate that guy so much, but he was saying from the beginning you have to decouple it, not after you've already written the thing and trying to fix it again. That's impossible. You're asking for people to get really burnt out and mad and like, well, we got $2 million in that code base and we can't get rid of it now. It'll take too long to rewrite. It's like, well, then you're going to be taken over by someone else like me who is going to be using KMP or some new technology, and they're going to listen to Alan Kay and they're going to see your business and go, I think I could take that thing down. And you're like, I can't move. All right, give me a like and subscribe and I'll keep going.